One thing that Terence Bud Crawford should not be doing is getting into a Twitter war with Gervonta Davis. Bud is 40 years old. Gervonta is 30 years old. That's a battle that Bud Crawford just can't win. But you really got to think about why Bud Crawford and Tank Davis is going back and forth in the first place. Shakur Stevenson got a fight coming up. Shakur and Bud sleep in the same bed. Bud is trying to promote Shakur Stevenson fight by getting into it with Gervonta Davis. Let me explain. Every single time you see Shakur Stevenson do an interview, what is the title of the interview?
Take over everybody.
You would think that Shakur Stevenson is about to fight Gervonta Davis because every time they interview this dude, all he mentioned is Gervonta Davis, Tank this, Tank that. Shakur Stevenson, the #1 clout chaser in the sport of boxing.
I know Southpaw TV.
All Shakur wants is to be noticed like a female. All Shakur Stevenson wants is attention like a female. The man posted up this picture on Instagram. It's Shakur Stevenson and Canelo Alvarez. Now why would the man do that? For a little bit of attention.
Fuck you, dumbass nigga.
Bud got mad when Gervonta told him that he make more money than him. And we all know that Gervonta does make more money than Bud Crawford. When somebody gets their feelings hurt on Twitter, they try to defend themselves. That's why Bud Crawford got hurt and he tried to defend himself with this tweet. Talking about the first thing a dumb rich person says to another rich person is, I got more money than you. I bet you I own more investments than you. And I don't owe $1 in taxes. You can't buy nothing I can't buy. Let's see whose money lasts the longest. Smart guy.
That's so stupid.
Caleb Plant, somebody who had nothing to do with the conversation, jumped in talking about let's see who can stay rich the longest. Yes, sir. I know that's right. Are you Caleb Plant? Nobody was talking to you, bro. You from the trailer park. Nobody was talking to you. You from the trailer park.
What's your goof ass?
Mike Coppinger, another fanboy who had nothing to do with the conversation, talking about outside the Ryan Garcia fight. Terence Crawford earned multiples more than Gervonta Davis for his fights with Jamal Spence compared to Tank fights with Frank and Hector Luis Garcia and his upcoming fight with Lamont Roach. Wasn't nobody talking to Mike Coppinger?
I'll break your fucking neck.
Leonard Elby jumped in the conversation and checked Mike Coppinger. He said, yo, Mike Coppinger, shut the hell up because you speaking on something you know nothing about. How the hell would you know what any of these events generate? Let me guess. You have the actual reports? You sound beyond stupid. You jumping in some shit between these two fighters that you know nothing about.
Take over everybody.
Some dude named Will Rucker on Twitter said, yo, Gervonta, them some fighting words. Let's make the fight happen with Bud Crawford. Tank Davis said, yeah, that's right. I want to see some. That will be the last time he will ever be going for greatness.
Southpaw TV, fire.
Bud Crawford said, let's get into it then. I want to see some. Why these dudes always act like they some type of gangsters? Bud Crawford, you are 40 years old. You got 100 kids. Why is you talking about let's get into it then? You is not cut like that. You a boxer.
That's how I'm coming.
In my personal opinion, Gervonta Davis killed Bud Crawford with this tweet. Gervonta said, you 40 years old and just now getting on and you still ain't got no say-so. Gervonta Davis is absolutely right. Bud Crawford just started getting money. Gervonta Davis been getting money. Do y'all remember January 12, 2022, when Terence Bud Crawford filed a lawsuit against Bob Arum for $10 million, alleging revolting and racial bias? Mike Coppinger must have forgot that he was the one that wrote the report for ESPN. The title was, Terence Crawford accuses Bob Arum of bias, favoring white and Latino fighters in a lawsuit against Top Rank. January 12, 2022. My, how things have changed.
Reporting.
Gervonta Davis is absolutely right. Bud Crawford just started getting money. Gervonta Davis been getting money. And to put the nail in the coffin, Gervonta Davis said that Terence Bud Crawford beat Errol Spence, and Errol Spence is still bigger than Bud Crawford. Errol Spence been chilling. His next fight is in a stadium, also fighting someone in his weight class. Bud Crawford gotta go fight a motherfucker 3 weight classes bigger than him to make decent money. My advice to Bud Crawford would be to back out of this Twitter war. I told you, you are 40 years old. You're not gonna win a Twitter war with somebody a whole decade younger than you. Gervonta Davis would eat through you on Twitter. And if y'all was the same size, Gervonta Davis would knock Bud Crawford clean out. It would be a mismatch.
Remember the night you fought Tank?
Bud Crawford came to the realization that he can't win this Twitter war, and he backed out and waved the white flag. Bud Crawford said, yo, Gervonta, I got bigger fish to fry. Grow some ball and fight Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis and stop being scared. That's probably why you ran your girl over and beat her ass, because you ain't got no nuts and she know it. That wasn't even funny, bro. That wasn't even clever. And I've been told y'all, Bud Crawford was only trying to help Shakur Stevenson promote his fight. That's why he tagged Shakur Stevenson in this tweet. Y'all are so predictable, it is pathetic. Easy to figure out.
Why?
Then Gervonta left it off with this. He said Bud Crawford got 8 kids and his wife weighs 400 pounds. Yeah, but he gotta work overtime.
We really know you.
I hope y'all Gervonta Davis haters realize that every single news story today was about Gervonta Davis or related to Gervonta Davis. Every single time you heard a Shakur Stevenson story, Gervonta's name was attached to it. Bud Crawford got into it with Gervonta. All of y'all love Gervonta. Deep down, y'all just scared to admit it. He's the face of boxing, not Canelo Alvarez.
Not Devin Haney.
Speaking of another weirdo, to y'all Theo Lopez fans who love defending Theo, Ring Magazine put this out on Twitter. It is Bob Arum's interview with Ring Magazine. Bob Arum said, quote, "We offered him his biggest purse ever for the Subriel Matias fight and the opportunity to earn more if somehow the pay-per-view took off, and he turned it down."
Because he's a pussy, that's why.
If you a Theo fan, you should be ashamed of yourself. You know damn well the man is scared. Bob Arum went on to say, "The question is, what won't he turn down? Where is his head at? Who does he want to fight? We gave him a group of fighters, and it's not like he coming off great performances. He looked terrible against Jermaine Ortiz. People thought he lost that fight. Then he fought Steve Claggett. He could not destroy Steve Claggett. So again, I don't know what effort he is willing to put in anymore. And I don't know where his head is at. But you know, he'll come around and tell us who we want to fight, and we can arrange it. We will do it."
Shut that soft ass shit up.
If I was Theo, I wouldn't want to work with Bob Arum either. Bob Arum just admitted that he gave Teofimo Lopez a list of fighters. Teofimo Lopez turned every single fighter down.
Racism in this motherfucker.
Teofimo Lopez don't want to fight nobody. He want to act like he want to fight people. Teofimo Lopez don't want to fight nobody. He want to sneak into the Ring Magazine Awards and take a picture holding up the Ring Magazine belt. He not trying to fight nobody.
I told you he's a liar.
If you are a Teofimo Lopez fan, type up in the comment section why you are a Teofimo Lopez fan. Type up in the comment section what y'all gotta say about Bob Arum, Teofimo promoter, admitting that he offered Teofimo Lopez a gang of fighters and Teofimo Lopez turned every single fighter down. I can't wait to hear y'all excuses.
Because he been tricking the boxing game for too long.